What's going on, everybody? It's Braden back with the channel here, and this is a very late review, but we're still getting it done. This is going to be a review of this year's Royal Rumble. Um, Overall, before we get into it, I thought it was a very good pay-per-view, especially for a Rumble that didn't really have any surprise entrances in either the men or the women's Rumble. I thought it was a very good show, and I thought the ending was beautifully well done. I'll get more into that in just a couple minutes. Just wanted to read you some of the statistics of the show. It was held in the Alamo Dome. The attendance was 47,585 people, so huge crowd for this one. Show actually kicked off with Pat McAfee coming out to the announce desk. Got a great little bit there. Michael Cole was actually surprised. Didn't know he was going to be there for the show. So Pat McAfee will be doing some of the commentary. Actually be doing the whole commentary for throughout the whole show. The show actually kicked off with the men's Royal Rumble match. Starting out, they had Gunther and Sheamus as number 1 and 2. Got a great little interaction with them. Gunther was really the MVP of this match, going the full distance until finally getting eliminated from Cody Rhodes, who had come in at the number 30 spot. The match, it was a good long match. Went 1 hour 11 minutes and 42 seconds. Cody would be the winner. Overall, I would give it I'd say probably 4 stars out of 5. I'd give it about an 8 out of 10. I loved Cody winning. I loved how strong Gunther was booked. My one critique was I really did not like seeing Karrion Kross in there and only being there for, I think it was like 4 minutes and 26 seconds. I feel like they should be pushing him a little bit more, but that's neither here nor there. As far as surprise entrances, Logan Paul was in there. He had a great spot with Ricochet, where they hit each other off the top rope. Cool double down spot there. And Logan Paul would actually eliminate Seth Rollins. Yeah, and as far as surprise entrances, like I said, Logan Paul and Booker T was in it as well, and was in there for a little bit over a minute, so it was a nice little run-in spot for him. So overall, like I said, I'd give it a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. Next was a pitch black match. Bray Wyatt would defeat LA Knight in 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Overall, I thought the match was a lot better than what a lot of people gave it credit for. I believe I gave it about 7 out of 10, so about I'd say probably 3.25 stars out of 5. It was kind of like a glow-in-the-dark match, which I thought was pretty cool. They did kind of botch the ending. They had Uncle Howdy jump off this huge platform, and he kind of missed LA Knight, and then flames exploded. It was a cool visual, but you could tell it was kind of botched. The next match was not that great at all. It was Bianca Belair defeating Alexa Bliss. Just crowd didn't seem to be too behind it. It was for the Raw Women's title. In-ring wise, it was okay. I'd give it probably 2 stars out of 5, 4 out of 10. I thought it was okay. It only went 7 minutes and 33 seconds. The match after would be the Women's Royal Rumble match, which I thought was really well done. Rhea Ripley would start off, and I think Liv Morgan was number 2 as well. And they almost went the complete distance. We saw the return of Asuka, and she was kind of in the evil Asuka gimmick, and I loved seeing that. Rhea Ripley would go the distance and eliminate Liv Morgan last. The match would go 61 minutes. Sorry guys, my camera shut off there. I believe we were talking about the Women's Royal Rumble match. Anyway, yeah, so really liked seeing the Dark Asuka come back. The Michelle McCool spot where she came out of the stands into the match, I thought was, when she actually went a little time in there. It wasn't just like she got in, got eliminated. She actually made a decent little showing for herself. But like I said, the Dark Asuka gimmick coming back, I love to see. Liv Morgan, very strong run in the Rumble, and Rhea Ripley going over and winning the Rumble, I thought was the right choice without a doubt. So overall, I would give it, I'd say probably a 7 out of 10. Probably give it about 3.5 stars out of 5. And that would lead us to our next match, which would be the main event for the undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns would be facing Kevin Owens. Roman would have Sami and Paul at his side. The facial expressions and everything about this match I thought was spot on. From Heyman, Zayn, Reigns, Owens selling. I thought the match was brutal, especially towards the end when Reigns would be slamming Owens' head into the steps, and Sami's work was great on that, with really putting over how violent that was. Overall, I give the match 9 out of 10, probably 4.5 stars out of 5. And after the match was over, Roman would have the Bloodline beat down Owens some more. Do the neck chair spot with Solo on Owens, and then Reigns would tie up Kevin to the ropes like that, and have a steel chair. Sami Zayn would get in front of him. Crowd popped big. And he would say, "This is beneath you." Roman would say, "You're right. This is your job." And hand the steel chair to Sami. Sami, after being conflicted a little bit and Roman got in his face, Roman would turn back to Owens, and Sami would hit and turn on the Bloodline and hit Reigns in the back. Major shield throwback moment there, with Reigns falling kind of right by the ropes after Rollins would turn in 2015, I believe that was. Or 2014, 2015, that era. And of course, Sami would turn on Reigns, and he only hit Reigns once, so Sami would proceed to get killed by Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa. Get laid out in the middle of the ring, but interesting enough, one man who did not do anything to Sami Zayn was Jey Uso, and Jey would leave at ringside, so definitely some ascension in the Shield right now. There's definitely cracks being formed, so really excited to see where this goes. So overall, thought this was a great pay-per-view. Thought this was a great Royal Rumble this year. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would like to see a little bit more surprise entrances in the Rumble, but overall I thought they were both booked very well without them. And the negatives of the show, really, I would say it was definitely the Raw Women's title match. Just didn't really deliver. I know some people say the Pitch Black match and that match, but I'm going to go with the Raw Women's title match. So overall, yeah, 8 out of 10. I thought it was a great show, and if you like more of this content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.